This time around, they've been downgraded to $40 million. And so we know that.
When Donald Trump wanted to do this during his first term, the estimates were $80 million for the parade. This time around, they've been downgraded to $40 million. And so we know that Secretary Hegseth wants to do something to please the president. And both chambers of Congress are controlled by Republicans. And these are different Republicans than in the past. In the first term, the Republicans had all been elected in spite of Donald Trump. This time, almost all of them have been elected because of Donald Trump. They share the same voters, and so they're not going to pick a fight with the president.
Century uniform. Kennedy.
The American public is as polarized as ever on all issues, but there's one issue that they are most polarized on, and that is Donald Trump. And because this is Donald Trump's parade on his birthday, people are going to see this through the lens of Donald Trump. If you like Donald Trump, you're going to love this. You're going to see this as he is being strong and making America great again and restoring America's greatness. If you hate him, you're going to see this as a vast expenditure and a pseudo-fascist sort of exercise.
나는 국기여 주체조선의 위대한 기상 누리에 떨 다함없는 감사를 드립니다.
아닌 70년 세월 이 땅의 안녕과 번영을 굳건히 수호한.
One of the things about authoritarian regimes and the use of military parades is that it creates a unity around the state and around the leader. Whereas in the United States, we came out of a revolution where we reject kings and we are very individual here. And so it's very different in the United States.
Roads with the tanks, and they're bringing in steel plates to lay down on the roads in order to make sure that that doesn't happen.
A lot of times when it comes to patriotism, you have what's called the rally around the flag phenomenon. When the nation is attacked or when the United States troops are sent abroad, the opposite party will not attack the president. I think they will this time, because there is a bill in Congress that is going to cut a lot of Medicaid, that is going to cut a lot of programs for people and voters in the United States. This gives Democrats an opportunity to say, look at this wasteful spending. This is the person who is supposed to cut spending, and he's taking it out of the mouths of children, he's taking it out of your health care and such.
You think now he's getting this parade really with very little pushback, if that is the case?
I think Donald Trump thinks that this is going to project U.S. power. It's going to look good and make the U.S. look very, very powerful. Of course, you know, the United States withdrew from Yemen during those attacks. I mean, we had some strikes that we made, but the United States hasn't had a real great track record internationally lately, if you think about the withdrawal from Afghanistan. So this is a way to really think about the United States as still the most powerful nation in the world. But to a lot of our allies, this is going to look like the United States is turning inward. The United States is asking all our allies to take over NATO and to increase their defense spending, while the United States just has parades at home.
The Army's in the spotlight, Uncle Sam's Army, for it's Army Day, and in Washington the doughboys paraded through the streets in...
Well into the second year of victory, the USA proudly salutes the fighting men whose triumphs in Europe and Asia have helped to reshape the world. In Chicago, President